Welcome. So, I am S. Madhu Kiran, faculty for General Awareness, General Knowledge and Current Affairs. So, coming to international affairs. So, on 1st January 2018, India and Pakistan exchanged the list of nuclear sites for 27th consecutive year. So, they both India and Pakistan has exchanged the list of nuclear sites. So, nothing but not to attack or not to wage a war suddenly without any intimation. This actually was signed on 1st January 1992. So, it is being 27 consecutive years, both the countries are signing and exchanging the nuclear list. And in the year, actually it was initiated in the year 1988. The then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi and his counterpart Benazir Bhutto. So, both have initiated this kind of agreement, but which came to limelight in the year 1992, 1st of January. So, this is a new year. On the same day, the both India and Pakistan exchanges the nuclear sites. So, both the countries should not attack suddenly on this installed or else any other nuclear facilities. And coming to the Prime Minister of Pakistan, it is Shahid Khaqan Abbasi, and the other one is India, that is Union Cabinet approves Indo-Myanmar agreement on land border issue. So, India and Myanmar shares nearly 1,443 kilometers of long boundary with 4 northeastern states of Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram. And this boundary, apart from this boundary, the Union Cabinet has approved the cross border through land between the two nations, so that the socio-economic will be boosted up in the northeastern states, and also transportation of people and goods and services takes place between the two states, and the bilateral agreements can also be signed between the two states. Remember, Myanmar is a country where the Himalayas ends. So, Himalayas which starts from India, so actually it starts from Europe, but as of now Himalayas starts from Afghanistan, so major of Himalayas which are in India, and it ends in Myanmar. So, we are having a very good bilateral relations with Myanmar government also. So, this is also one of the important news, and very important is Saudi Arabia and UAE. The two nations, a part of 6-member GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council, has introduced VAT for the first time. So, in the January 2018, this is the first time that the GCC members, the 2 members of GCC has introduced VAT at 5% for the first time. So, the Saudi Arabian government used to generate revenue from the petro products, but apart from petro products, this is the first time they are turning towards the tax also, imposition of tax on the people at 5%. And coming to the GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council, so which was established in the year 1981, which is having 6 members like Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar and Bahrain. So, all the remaining 4 GCC members to introduce VAT by 2019. So, remember, so this may be asked in the examination. So, what is VAT again? VAT is value added tax, is an indirect tax which is also known as a consumption tax, which is imposed on production and distribution of goods and services. So, it was actually initiated in the year 1918 in Germany, but it is actually implemented by France in the year 1954. So, France is the first country to introduce VAT in the year 1954. Okay, coming to India, India introduced value added tax on 1st of April 2005, and since 2017, 1st of July 2017, we are following goods and service tax. So, replacing VAT. So, in many countries VAT is also known as GST. So, goods and service tax. So, now coming to the regional news. So, 1st January is always celebrated as a New Year Day. Apart from this, the US government, it celebrates it as the Family Day, Global Family Day, okay, to be happy on this 1st January with the family. So, coming to the regional news, even the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has announced that, so from 1st January from this 2000 year, they want to celebrate as Telugu Promotion Year. Okay. So, it was announced on the 29th edition of National, that is annual book exhibition, which was held at Vijayawada, inaugurated by Vice President of India Venkaiah Naidu. And remember, year 2008 was declared as National Year of Millets by Ministry of Agriculture Radha Mohan Singh. So, millets is a kharif crop where variety of millets are grown in India, and India is one of the largest producers of millets in the world. So, these millets can be grown in semi-arid conditions also, though it is a kharif crop. So, majorly semi-arid conditions where the states are Rajasthan, next Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. So, these are the various top producing states like Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. So, in the semi-arid areas also, in the semi-dry areas also millets can be produced, and from 2018 onwards, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced that millets to be provided under PDS system, public distribution system. Okay. So, in the regional, it is the Telugu promotional year from 1st January 2018, and also in this 10 days of current affairs, we will be covering this one also, like Flamingo Festival was held recently in Pulicat Lake and Nelapattu Bird Sanctuary of Nellore of Andhra Pradesh. So, Pulicat Lake is a second brackish water lake after Chilka Lake, which is in Orissa. Okay. So, Pulicat Lake is a habitat for most of the pelicans or flamingos which nest their habitat in these areas. So, Pulicat Bird Sanctuary and Nelapattu Bird Sanctuary, both are the wetlands in India where it is a habitat for migratory birds from Siberia, okay, from Australia and most also from African nations. So, the government of Andhra Pradesh is taking all the necessary actions to improve the tourism by celebrating this Flamingo Festival in Nelapattu Bird Sanctuary as well as Pulicat Bird Sanctuary. So, this is all about the 1 to 10 current affairs.